our single-ish people up here. Avery's on this side because he's unavailable, ladies.
This is the off the market section.
So first we have a question for Ashley.
Ashley, what are your dating green flags?
So my dating green flags, obviously number one, a relationship with God.
Period.
You want to be equally yoked. Another one is honesty. A last one for me is consistent, like in open communication. Be consistent and have open communication.
Yes, I love
Green
that.
flags, God, consistency, open communication, and honesty.
Awesome.
Boom.
And Giovanni, what are your dating red flags? What's the no-go?
All the opposite of what she said. Doesn't have a relationship with God. That's a big one for me. It doesn't put him first because you can have a relationship, but do you make him the Lord of your life, right? Just not romantic because I need that personally. I know everyone's different.
Romance is major.
Yeah. And our third one. I need someone responsible because I'm a little sometimes, girls just want to have fun. So I need someone to lead me. So no one who's irresponsible, I see that he can't, that's a red flag for me.
Same. Jamel was like, oh, it's not just you. You need these men to reel us in sometimes. And Raina, what is a godly dating relationship? What does that look like to you?
Okay, first I want to say shout out to the singles who are dating because it's a struggle out there. I understand. I guess what I've learned is it's like intentionality, kind of making sure that God is at the forefront of every decision that you make before you go on a date, like while you're on the date, kind of just like making sure that you're fully depending on God and not depending on your ability to like figure out how the relationship is going to work. And really just being like honesty again, like being honest with God, letting him know what the desires of your heart are, but also allowing him to change your desires at the same time as you're like learning your journey in the dating season. Yeah, that's awesome.
Honesty is major. I just want to say really quickly, we're going to be doing a lot of things for singles, dating, members of our church this year, so stay tuned. We got a lot of things we want to bring us together in community in that aspect as well, so coming soon. So Avery, our last question, brother, Mr. Engaged Man, how do you know when it's time to pop the question?
The girls want to know.
First of all, what a crazy question. I don't know if anyone remembers, but last year I did a panel in this same series, and they asked everyone, they were like, how do you, what's a guy's favorite ice cream? And then they were like, what do you think about purity, Avery? And now they're like, what's your green flags? And they're like, Avery, how do you know when it's time to get married? Pretty crazy, but I'm gonna try my best. I feel like, especially for a lot of people that are transplants, when we move here with like a reason, and we're like, I gotta do this thing, like this is my whole life, right? And I think the biggest thing that changed for me was, when I moved here, I was like, I gotta be successful. And everyone has something, is I guess the point I'm trying to say. They're like, I need a number in my bank account. I need to be at this place in my career. And for me, that didn't happen. And I was like, I'm not where I want to be professionally yet. Like, I'm still growing. And I think the thing that when you know you're ready is like, that doesn't change, but God changes you. And you're able to be like, okay, like I'm gonna take the next step and I'm gonna continue to grow in life, even though I'm not like perfect. So that's the big thing I'd say, especially to young professionals, is like, that may not change for you, and that's okay. I still sometimes am like, I cannot believe I'm engaged. I cannot believe I'm getting married. And that's okay, because it's a journey, and it's the first step of a journey versus like the end goal of like, my life is together, I have it all together, because you never will.
Yes, thank you for that. You don't have to have it all together to then take that next step and honor God.
I know as men, we think we do. I think that's a bit of a misconception. If you find the right partner, you guys are going to grow together. But when you know, you know. That's an easy question. That's all I have, but great answer. When you know, you know.
When you know, you know. So thank you to all of our singles and engaged for sharing with us. And we are going to be hearing from Pastor Taylor and Pastor Kristen today all about during the dating season. So they're going to come with the word shortly. And in the meantime, turn your attention to the screens.